Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Roboman slash Robo slash. I go by many names. This is a bit of a scuffed intro.
So many
But we're back.
names.
Yeah, so many names. I'm a man of many names. We're back on EgoSurf. It's been 2 months. Yeah,
It's been a minute.
it's been a moment. Here's my co-host Snazzy Block. Snazzy.
Hello.
We're here. We're here finally. We're here. It's
Yeah, sorry guys to our
yeah.
10 viewers.
Things have been going on. I know
Yeah.
last episode we talked about rebranding the channel to the council channel. That didn't really work out at all. Did not pan out very well.
Yeah, we can
So,
thank Ezra and Ryan for that. Gosh.
Yeah.
We were gonna pay for things, but no.
Actually throwing. Maybe someday in the future, in a couple months, maybe a year, we'll hop back on and see if we can do that. But for now, we're still EgoSurf. Anyway.
Yeah.
How have we been, Snazzy? How have we been? It feels weird to podcast with you, but
I know.
How have we been feeling?
I've been great actually. I've been fun story I'll tell first. So I believe the last couple episodes I had mentioned I had recently gotten a new job at this like social campaign company in Hollywood. But I went to the movies to go watch the Minecraft movie, funny enough. And I see my stuff on like social media from the platform, like the channels that we make stuff for. But we went to the movie theater with my family and we walk in and one of the Nuvi ads, if you guys know what Nuvi is, I unfortunately can't say the name of the film, but one of the Nuvi ads was from my company. Like I had worked on one. I was like, whoa! Like the thing I actually edited and touched with my computer worked. It was on the movie screen, and I kind of just like my jaw hit the ground. It was kind of like this weird feeling. Yeah, Robo. I told you about that, right, Robo?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's really fun. I'm really loving my job. It's been great. I feel very comfortable. You know when you work a job, Robo won't know this.
I wouldn't know that.
Robo might not understand.
You almost have me, Snazzy.
Well, for those of you who have worked a job, when you first start a job, like, there's the awkward, like, I'm not the best at this, so, like, I'm kind of a hindrance to people. But then you, like, get comfortable enough to where you're actually, like, useful for everyone, and no one's gonna get mad at you because you're just doing your job at the regular pace. That's where I'm at now, and I feel great about it. So work's been good. What else? I've put on like 5 pounds since last EgoSurf Podcast episode. I guess that's something.
Damn, Snazzy, you fell off. I lost 30 pounds from the last.
Bro, you're like a
EgoSurf
skeleton.
episode.
Like, actually, it's crazy.
Yeah.
How much do you weigh now?
Actually, I last time I checked was like 2 days ago. I weighed 143.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That is very low.
Help me.
We had a council vibe tribe incident, like massive crash out happened. That was a significant moment. It happened on Robo's birthday of all days.
Bad timing. Terrible timing.
It's great timing.
Yeah.
That's been the last couple months. Oh wait. And I'm gonna be moving out in like 2 months. I think I may have mentioned it, possibly. I always forget what I mentioned on the podcast episodes, but moving out's becoming like a really, like, it's becoming reality because I actually have to start looking at places and like making decisions soon, and that's like really exciting. So yeah, that's been me recently. What about you, Robo? What about you?
What have I been doing? Well, I don't start college until September. So I've been using these last couple months to work out. You know, I've been losing some weight, been shedding some pounds.
Yeah, you gotta look good for the
working out
women
a lot. Yeah,
college.
I've been eating better. Life's been good. Other than the horrific, terrible crash out that happened, it's always fun to just, you know, shoot the shit with the guys. And that's really what I've been doing recently. I've just been chilling with the boys, playing games and such.
Yeah.
It's been good. I watched the Minecraft movie recently, which you just mentioned. I'm actually shocked that me and you forgot to put that on our topic list here. But
We will talk about that. I think that's a good
yeah, that was fun. I watched that recently. That was good. That was like my last time leaving my house. Yeah. So like 2 weeks ago
Confirm Robo
almost.
doesn't touch grass.
Yeah, no, that's how it feels. Like I go on my run, and that is my only time outside, and I go on my run like twice a week, and then the rest of the week I just work out inside, and then fucking just like chug Diet Coke and work on my Fortnite maps. Yeah,
Well,
yeah, that's my life recently.
we also
Yeah,
I forgot to mention this. We the council SMP happened, the Minecraft world.
yes, the Minecraft server that's now dead. The dead
No,
Minecraft.
it's not dead. Just because we haven't played it in a week doesn't mean, guys, the Minecraft phase hasn't ended yet. I promise. It hasn't
Super
yet.
dead. Don't listen to him. Failed Minecraft server. Never took off.
Robo said it was dead a month before it actually got slower, and it's all because me and Ezra can't get on for 8 hours a day. Like, I'm sorry. My
The
bad,
epic troll.
chat.
The only reason why I said it was dead was because I ran out of Xbox Game Pass.
And you ran out
So
of things to do. You were like, I'm bored.
No, I mean, I don't think I ran out of things to do because the moment I got back on the server when I got my I didn't buy Game Pass. When I bought the game, without having it for like 2 weeks or so, the first thing I did was just build a crazy house. I wish we, dude, I wish we could show our houses. Like, I wish we got images, but they're super cool.
Do I
Me and
log
Snazzy's
on
house
to Minecraft mid video?
No, you have to do all that. But our house is super cool. Mine is like a modern rustic with like a giant like purple concrete wall. It's like super big, has like a bunch of glass, and it's like all
Yeah.
built really weird.
And mine is a castle. Like a
Yeah, it's
weird,
very cubic.
it's a cubic castle.
You're building a PC basically.
My house
that's what
is
it
just
looks
a
like.
PC, a PC
It's actually a
box.
PC tower. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
It's awesome
house.
though. No, it's really cool inside.
Thank
Looking
you.
at everything.
Aw, awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I know, guys. I know, guys. It's awesome. Yeah. So that was fun. We beat the Ender Dragon and all that. So.
Oh yeah, we did do
Good
that
thing.
recently. I forgot about that. Yeah. So that's been our recent activities. I would say.
Other than playing Minecraft, I have been playing a good amount of Fortnite Battle Royale recently, which is kind of where this whole podcast started. Lawless.
Yeah, lawless.
It's a good season. I've been thoroughly enjoying this season. I don't know if everyone is. I would assume like this season is probably like looked upon very like mediocrely. Like I feel like when the season ends and everyone like reflects on it, they're gonna be like, it was a okay season.
It's
It was just a okay season.
inoffensive. In my opinion, it's inoffensive.
It's basically it's
It's the chapter 4, season 4 of this season, in my opinion.
yeah, it's like it's the Fortnite season made for the most common denominator gameplay, basically.
Yeah.
It's for people that are just casual Fortnite gamers. There's nothing weird about it. It's just another heist season.
Yeah.
Fortnite keeps on doing heist seasons because they're good. The first heist season was spy themed. The second heist season was actually heist themed. The third one was the Chapter 2 OG rapper heist season, and now we have a fourth heist season that is now crime themed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Now you can be a
themed.
criminal in Fortnite. Let's go.
You can be whatever you want in Fortnite, including a bank robber. How awesome.
I don't mind it. I think the thing that's been saving it personally for me is the exotics and mythics that are available at the moment, like because there's so many of them. But the shotgun meta, bro, like it makes
The shotgun meta was so bad for it. I had to pull out the infiltrator pump to save the day. That's like the only shotgun I run anymore.
I don't know why they don't just put the regular pump in or the tac, like something from OG, like because people love those guns, but they keep putting the old.
That's why I play so much reload. That's literally why I play so much reload. Is because every reload map has the pump and the tac and the striker
That's
pump
the regular
and the
good
Maven.
guns that aren't buns.
Yeah, it just has like the good shotguns. And Fortnite, the normal Fortnite game just doesn't have that right now. And I know that Fortnite needs to like innovate and add new weapons, but every chapter we just get a pump and tac reskin, and they're all doo-doo ass. Like they all just suck.
Speaking
they're all bad.
Speaking of innovation, like I've been seeing people on I don't know how much like Fortnite YouTube you watch, but I've been seeing a lot of people complain about how the game's kind of stale right now. Because it's like we said, it's just kind of going through the motions. Like it's doing everything right, but it's all like stuff you've seen before. Like
Yeah, so I don't
you
care.
know,
Or it's stuff that isn't good. Like they added the pump and dump, which is like a new type of shotgun. It's half shotgun, half SMG.
I love
And
the
it's a
pump
cool
and
idea.
dump.
It just sucks. It just sucks. It feels bad to use. It doesn't hit for a lot. It's just terrible.
I think the name's
I'll never
funny.
pick it up. The pump and dump? Yeah, it's supposed to be like cryptocurrency.
Oh, I think of a sex joke instead.
Oh, me. Wow, guys.
But
He might be older than me, but you know.
but I might be more immature.
Yeah, that's what we're learning right
now. The pump and dumps. It's like the gun I pick up if I like have no other choice. You know.
No, actually, yeah, it's so bad. Yeah, it's just a okay season. The battle pass is good though. Sub-Zero
Oh,
is
this is
in
fun. Yeah, Sub-Zero is cool.
Outlaw Midas also cool. Fletcher Kane, I think his name is, also very cool. I know I don't wear female skins. Sorry, Snazzy Blocks. But all the female skins in this battle pass fucking suck, man.
They do.
They're not good.
They're all bad.
Bad. Yeah.
No,
not good.
they're all dude. I had this complaint when I saw the battle pass. Like Midas is fine because it's Midas, but like a lot of the skins are super generic in this pass, and I don't understand why. Like I don't know. They just like missed a lot.
Big Dill is good. Fletcher Kane is good. Outlaw Midas is really good, and Sub-Zero is really good. But then the
every female skin, yeah, all three female
Own a
skins.
Hat Girl, just it's boring. Wild Card Woman, boring. Like girl with like the purple like outfit with like the what is it called? Oh my god, I can't remember what it's
I know
called.
what you're talking about.
Like, yeah, just item shop skin. Like it looks like a 800 V-Buck item.
Exactly. What would
bad.
you rate? So, like out of we'll call it new gen Fortnite. It's like Chapter 5 and after. Where would this like rank out of the 5? Like do you think it's one of the better seasons comparatively to like all of Chapter 5 and what season 1 of Chapter 6, or do you think it's like at the bottom? Like, what do you think?
I think the best new gen Fortnite season, in my opinion, was Absolute Doom. So it would have been Chapter 5 season 4.
Oh yeah, Chapter 5 season 4 was bomb. I like that season.
I would say that's my favorite season. Is this like where does this land?
I think this
it's like third because I liked the Nitro season.
Yeah, I think that I liked. I mean, if we include Remix, I don't know if you do, but
oh yeah, we could include that.
I think it goes Chapter 6 season 1. I actually think is my favorite of so far, and then Chapter 5 season 4, and then Chapter 2 Remix, and then this season. So it would be like dead smack in the middle for me.
Yeah, mine would be third probably because I would put Chapter 2 Remix under this season. I'm having more fun with this season than Chapter 2 Remix, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Not because Chapter 2 Remix was bad. I just how do I explain it? That season was also very cookie cutter like this season. The big appeal for that season was just waiting for the event at the end of it.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, that was the event kind of saved it.
You know something nice? Well, actually, I don't know. I don't remember if we talked about this the other, like when it happened. They did make a change that somehow hasn't happened for the last 7 years. They made it so you could sync dance emotes. This last update actually.
If I did the fresh emote in front of Snazzy, which he does not own, sadly,
I can
sorry,
do it now.
He can now do it to me when I do it. So they basically removed the prospect of flexing emotes, which is it's an interesting change.
I like
take it or leave it.
It's funny that people I think it's overall a net positive. I think it's funny though that there were people that were complaining. They're like, I would have bought these emotes if I knew they could just sync. I'm like, don't. You should be buying emotes because you like the dance, not because you can flex them on people.
I remember iTalk saying that because he uploaded a commentary and he was like, "There's gonna be people that are gonna be like, why would I buy emotes now if I could just copy emotes from everybody?" Which is like a very fair point.
But
Like
like,
you could never buy emote ever again, and if someone does it in front of you, then okay, like you
but
have it.
when are you gonna be able to use that like during a game? Like, I at least in my opinion, I use dances more often. Besides in the lobby when like at like Spawn Island, I use like dance emotes on my own, but I don't know a lot of people are just gonna be like playing around and then they can like randomly like copy an emote from some like enemy player. Like that's not gonna happen, you know? It's just I don't know. I think it's like I think it's a problem people were like about for no reason. I think people want something to complain about, and there's not a lot to complain about in Fortnite at the moment. You know, it's just
Fortnite slop. It's actual slop.
Fortnite slop.
Yeah, it's Fortnite slop.
Speaking of
I don't know.
Fortnite slop, no, I'm just kidding. That's not a good.
Speaking of
transition.
slop, whatever his name is reacted to my iTalk video. I'm not saying your channel is slop.
Oh.
That's not what I was referring to.
Clen.
Yeah, I commented on the video like, "Hey man, thanks for watching the video. Really appreciate it." He didn't respond.
No, he didn't react to it.
He didn't heart it or anything. I was like, damn.
I don't know why, but that actually kind of bothers me. I slightly annoying because I don't know. If I was the creator of a video and I commented on the video, I would
he plugged the video in the description and everything, and he even plugged my channel, not just the video.
Yeah.
So thanks. He cut off the last like 30 seconds of the video because the last 30 seconds is me advertising my channel.
Oh.
And he was like, wait.
You guys want to subscribe to my YouTube channel?
Yeah, no, that's actually the video. It's like, oh yeah, thanks for finishing the video. If you like my content, subscribe and all this. All right, and then he just cut it out.
He was like, nah. Subscribe to Clen.
First time I've ever had a YouTuber react to one of my videos. Terrifying.
Very cool though.
Actually terrifying. Yeah.
I've had news YouTubers use videos of mine in their videos, but never like a review / like analysis.
Like a voice clip of you talking and then being like, oh yes, like that's weird. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's super weird because iTalk reacted to the video, so he's technically the first one to ever do it, right? But like the video was like made for him. Like it was like a love letter to iTalk. Like iTalk, please.
iTalk, let me glaze you and suck you. What?
Notice me, like this guy just came out of nowhere. He's like, I talk about iTalk occasionally. I talk about iTalk. Wow, fucking hilarious. Let me react to it.
Talk about iTalk.
Strange. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
I think iTalk something. But yeah, no, that was definitely odd. One thing I did react to recently, like Clen or whatever, is the fact that Mortal Kombat is now in Fortnite. And for all our viewers out there, I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan. Honestly, like huge part of my childhood. I own all the games on Steam, at least all the ones that you can currently buy, including fun fact, I own Mortal Kombat 9 on Steam, which is insane because you can't buy it anymore. It got unlisted in like 2019.
You can't?
You cannot buy Mortal Kombat 9.
Why?
It came out in 2011. Yeah, you just can't get it. They just took it off of Steam.
Can you buy codes for it?
You can buy codes for it, but it is not on Steam. You cannot play it on Steam, and you also can't play online. So I just own the game, and it's on my PC. Yeah,
what the?
Crazy.
Is it off? Okay, so it sounds like it's off Steam. Because, I mean, I can't really think of why you'd be able to...
Because the servers
you can't play with
people. Yeah, but if you wanted to play the story mode, you couldn't, which is like half the reason why you buy a Mortal Kombat game is for the story mode, not gonna lie. Yeah, so that's crazy. People are thinking they took down the servers on it back in like 2020 because they're going to remaster the game. I fucking wish, because Mortal Kombat 9 is the best Mortal Kombat game. It is so good. But enough about Mortal Kombat. It's in Fortnite now. Sub-Zero's in the Battle Pass, like we mentioned earlier. Amazing, done wonderfully. He has his Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 outfit and his Mortal Kombat 1 outfit. We have Raiden right here in his Mortal Kombat 3 outfit, very good. And we also have Scorpion. Now, my biggest problem with this collab is that Scorpion does not have his MK1 outfit like Sub-Zero. Don't know why Sub-Zero gets his MK1 outfit and Scorpion doesn't.
I'm too lazy.
It's probably because Sub-Zero's in the Battle Pass, so they can get away with it more. But like, if they added it to a Scorpion, which is like item shop skin, down the line they could just sell a Mortal Kombat 1 Scorpion skin by itself and
Yeah,
make money.
they're like, we'll make double the money.
Yeah, I see them doing more with more characters and more skins. I would give
Who
me
do you think they
Scorpion and
would add?
Sub-Zero.
Because I don't know Mortal Kombat skins like or characters like you do.
Yeah. I will say though that give me Mortal Kombat X, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero. Those are the best costumes for those characters. Anyway, characters I think they'll add: Melina. She's Katana's sister. It's Katana, but she's pinkish purple instead of blue. Reptile.
Okay.
He's a green ninja, and when he rips off his mask, he has a lizard head. So that's pretty awesome. Liu Kang. Really surprised we don't have Liu Kang. Liu Kang is the main character of Mortal Kombat, not Scorpion. I bet you think it's Scorpion.
Wait.
He's not the main character.
Wait. I'm looking him up right now. Liu Kang?
Liu Kang is the main character of Mortal Kombat. It is not Scorpion.
Is he this shirtless dude with a red bandana?
Yeah, like the Asian guy. Yeah, with like the long black hair, like Jackie Chan had us.
It's like Ryu, but like not Ryu.
It's insane how he's the main character of Mortal Kombat. He's the main character in like almost every
he's
like
so generic,
new Mortal
that's
Kombat
why.
game. Yeah, but Scorpion is just so much more marketable because it's Scorpion. Like everyone thinks he's cool.
Yeah, everyone knows. Scorpion
Like
is.
on the Mortal Kombat 1 cover art, he's on the cover art, and that's Scorpion for like the first time ever. In 9, Scorpion's on the front cover. On X, Scorpion front cover. 11, Scorpion. MK1, Liu Kang. I'm like, wow, you guys finally committed to it. He's actually the main character.
Was it you that was telling me that Guilty Gear knocked Mortal Kombat off like the top 3 fighting games or something?
With player base wise, Guilty Gear is in the big 3 now. Big 3 fighting games would be Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, and then Guilty Gear Strive, which is insane.
Do you think we would ever get Guilty Gear characters in Fortnite? I think that would be so cool.
I think it's 100% possible, yeah. I think Fortnite would be down to do Guilty Gear. I don't know why they wouldn't.
They're doing a collab with Lucy from Edgerunners.
Guilty Gear. I Snazzy, I can't wait for that character to come out because that means you're gonna have to buy the game.
I'm suddenly gonna be like a pro at that game because of one character.
Snazzy is going to lab Lucy in training mode to get really good with her. I cannot wait. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
I bet she'll be. Do you think she'll be a zoner?
Oh yeah, 100%. Because she has like the string thing. She's gonna like. Yeah. Maybe like a trap character. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, enough of that. Mortal Kombat and Fortnite's very cool. I'm very happy about it. Yeah. Let's say like a way to put Mortal Kombat in Fortnite is what Attack on Titan in Fortnite was for you, basically.
Oh really? For you, it was that big?
Yeah, I've been wanting a Mortal Kombat collab since we got Street Fighter in the game. So like,
I don't know why, but like, guys, for those who don't know, I've known Robo for like 3 years now.
Yeah, we're pushing 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Bro talks about Mortal Kombat, but like not in the way that like that would make me think it's like his Attack on Titan like collab in Fortnite. Like that is.
Well, I think the reason why is because I have a lot of like childhood attachment to Mortal Kombat because I don't play it as much as I used to now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I play Mortal. How many hours do I have on Mortal Kombat 1? That's the newest game. How many hours do I have on I have 63 hours on the game. That's not a lot of hours.
Yeah.
It's not a ton, but it's a pretty substantial amount.
Yeah.
It's more just like I feel like I just don't really mention it to you because I don't know. It's not like anything like super
always
crazy.
Relevant. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
The movie was fun that came out for Mortal Kombat, right?
And we're getting the movie soon too.
Oh yeah.
Snazzy. I can now wait to look back on our movie.
Oh my god. It's gonna be.
We could probably look at that now and actually see if we were right or wrong about a few things.
Actually, yeah. That's not here. We'll pull it up when we start talking about Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
Speaking of Mortal Kombat, one of the things that Nick. So, I gotta explain. There's a leaker who goes by Nick. And he leaks stuff on a podcast called Xbox Era. And for some reason, he's been apparently gaslighting the entire Fortnite community by making fake Fortnite leaks up and accidentally like being correct half the time whenever he makes up like a thing. And the reason I brought him up is because He apparently predicted that we were gonna get more Mortal Kombat stuff. So obviously he's not a good source anymore. The reason it's funny though is because the Fortnite community was freaking out about this because he mentioned a bunch of different collabs and people were like getting all excited. And then he mentioned a game called Kingdom Come 2, which is like not. Have you ever heard of that game?
Let me just Kingdom Come 2. Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance?
Yeah.
It's like some night game? Yeah.
It's like, it's just not like, it's not huge. It's a game. Like, people know
Why,
about
though?
it. But like
Why?
it's so random. And the reason it's so funny, though, is because he said that it was going to come, and then the people on Twitter who make that game, like the developers, were like, hey, Fortnite, do you have something coming down the line that we don't know about? And it's like, just exposing the guy. Just really funny.
He got. He actually got. He got caught live.
He got caught in the bit.
Chris Hansen. Wow.
He got caught in the bit.
Insane. Man.
But speaking of drama, I feel like I mentioned this to Robo before when we were like talking about what we were gonna talk about this episode. There hasn't been a lot of drama. Like that literally was like the only thing I could think of related to Fortnite, and then beyond Fortnite, I like can't think of anything that me and Robo both like can talk about.
Yeah. I just feel like there's not a lot of things happening.
It's probably a good thing though.
Is the internet at peace again?
The world's not on fire. Well, the world is on fire, but...
Oh, you know what? There is something I did want to mention drama related.
Oh, what?
I'm not sure if you guys know who this guy is, but he's another Ian. Us two
no.
Ians.
Oh, no.
There's one other Ian that I know.
No, wait.
And his name is iDubbbz.
Yeah. iDubbbz.
He dropped a Twitter video saying that he is going to upload a new content cop tomorrow.
Wait,
April
really?
16th. Yeah. It's April 15th right now.
Those are awesome videos.
I'm terrified because the landscape has changed. He cannot say what he used to say.
Oh, yeah.
He cannot be edgy. On top of that, he made a video 2 years ago. Basically, he said those content cops were bad, and he regrets making them, and he deleted them from his channel. They do not exist on his channel anymore.
Oh.
So it seems very hypocritical for him to come back and make a content cop. I am terrified, Snazzy, that this is not going to be a real content cop, and he is just baiting. He's baiting. He's baiting.
It's gonna be something like... I don't know. It's gonna be some like watered down version if it is. Like,
yeah, I'm terrified. People think it's gonna be a content cop on Ethan Klein H3H3. Insane if it is.
Dude, you know what's weird? Actually, I don't watch H3H3. I've never watched him. But like, what's funny to me is I hear his name all the time, and I have no idea who H3H3 is. Like I have zero clue. Like, do you know who he is? Because I don't. I actually don't know anything about the dude.
He used to be like a really big like meme guy with like Filthy Frank and iDubbbz back in the day. He used to make like edgy like skit content, and then he started doing the podcast, the H3H3 podcast, and then he kind of just became the H3H3 podcast guy because it just made a lot of money.
Yeah, and now like everyone talks about the guy. Like
everyone just hates him because he just has terrible opinions constantly. People, well, political opinions. Like people on the right don't like him because he's too liberal, and liberals don't like him because he's not liberal enough.
Oh, he's like a weird middle ground.
He's a really weird middle ground, and just no one likes him, and he just makes bad takes, and he's just kind of an asshole. There's one of my favorite YouTubers ever, Goku Naru. Great YouTuber, makes amazing content. He made a content cop style video on H3H3 years ago, like 6+ years ago, called his channel. It was a video series called like Video Vigilante, and it was like a 2-hour video where he just exposed H3H for just being like an asshole. Like he was being like manipulative and like he was just being like a terrible guy. And it's really eye-opening. Great video. Love Goku Naru. Shout out to him. He's a great YouTuber. But yeah, people think it's going to be on H3H3. Other people were saying Asmongold. Sorry to say, Snazzy, it's not going to be on Asmongold. They would. It's not. They would never make a content cop on him.
I don't think Asmon says stuff that people don't like, but I don't think he's like controversial enough to the point where like You know?
Here's what I think. These are the two things I think it might be about. All right.
Yeah.
Grifters. You know what grifters are? People who like, they get thrown out of like their own community and then they start grifting, like on a political wave or something. You know what I'm talking about? You know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
grifters
yeah,
are.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those people. Or like new age, like TikTok, like male, like
Oh.
male influencers, like like those like dude bro like gym assholes. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like Fresh and Fit. That's a good example.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
those
yeah.
guys, or like Andrew Tate or whatever. I think it's either of those two. I think it's gonna be like male influencer, evil person, or grifters. That's what I think.
Got it.
But yeah, this is completely off topic, and this was not on our notes to cover. But I just wanted to mention it because I love iDubbbz. He's a fellow Ian. He made amazing
Yeah.
content back in the day, and I still respect him now. He's definitely fallen off, but everyone at some point will
And
fed off,
Robo,
but-
something that is completely also unrelated, that is awesome, is we have Jojo Part 7 announcement. Huge. Like, what the? Crazy. Like, you excited? Are you excited?
Yeah, I mean...
I think you might be slightly excited.
I'm slightly excited. We'll talk about this real quick. Skill Ball Run is the most ambitious part of JoJo for multiple reasons.
Yeah, it's
the
very
fights
long.
are crazy. There's a lot of moving parts. It's very like they're not indoors at almost at all during this part. It's all outdoors on horseback. So there's just a lot of like moving parts here that's hard to animate. And people thought that they would never animate it because it'd be hard to animate. And
it's got horses. It's got horses.
Yeah. Yep, it has horses. And just, horses are notoriously known for being hard to animate, but people never thought it was going to come out. And then they announced a JoJo Day. They're like, we're going to talk about the future of the JoJo anime on this JoJo Day. And people were still skeptical. Like you and Ezra are like, nah, it's not going to happen. They're not going to announce it. And I'm like, okay, guys, like they totally didn't do this.
And then Robo robbed $20 from Ezra.
I robbed $20. I was like, yeah, dude, let's make a bet. And he was like, oh, sure, dude. And I'm like, okay, so they announced it. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, freest $20 ever.
Yep.
Yeah, so they announced it.
I don't
extremely hyped.
We talked about it a little bit. One thing I'm actually very excited about the fact that we're getting a new like part, or beyond getting a new part, is JoJo is for the last 6 parts been building upon like each part's been building upon the next in like some sort of they're disconnected, but like it's been one after the other and. Yeah, Araki has had
some of them interlinked, like part 3 and the part
4,
like really connect, and like part 4 and the part 6, of Jotaro. Yeah.
The thing that the show has had to do though is deal with the power scaling issue, where
being like,
the next part
guy who stops time. How about guy who erases time? How about guy that speeds up time? Like escalate.
All time related. Well, the thing is that what I'm trying to get at is that I'm actually excited for like kind of like a soft reset because like. We get to start with some characters that are like, they're dealing with luck, right? That's the gimmick instead of fate. It's like luck bait. It's luck stuff now, right? Isn't that what you told me?
So all the villains in the new universe, manipulate luck. Yeah, basically. There's a villain that manipulates good luck. There's a villain that manipulates bad luck. We don't know who the villain for Part 9 is yet, but they'll probably manipulate luck.
Wait, we still don't know the villain for Part 9?
Dude, there are only like 20 chapters in.
Only 20? And there's no villain yet?
Dude.
Oh my gosh.
Jojolian Part 8 was 110 chapters, and we didn't find out who the main villain was until like chapter 80.
Holy crap. That would be like if Attack on Titan didn't tell you that the main villain of the show was what was like the colossal titan for like half the show, or like the Titans. Like, what? How long did it take for Araki to be the main villain? For them to even like show him? Because he shows up pretty early, right? Like,
what are you talking about? What are
not Araki? What am I saying? Kira. How long did it take for Kira to be like?
It was halfway through the part.
Okay. That's still crazy to me. Okay. Anyway.
Anyway. Yeah, no, I think you'll love Part 7 for multiple reasons. I've already read it.
It is
I've read
like
it.
the most revered part of JoJo,
Yeah,
right? Like,
it's the second highest rated manga of all time. It's right below Berserk, above Vagabond. But I've already read it, and I'll say you'll probably really enjoy it for multiple reasons. One being it's American. You know, this is the American
America.
flag. All the characters are patriotic. The main villain is Funny Valentine, the 23rd president of the United States. It's all very patriotic. There's a lot of like, just references to American culture.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing. But also it's like a Western. Like it's literally a fucking Western.
Yeah,
Like
which
the
is cool.
characters are like flicking revolvers and shit and like doing yeehaws and stuff like that. It's super like silly. It fully embraces its like identity of being a Western.
It's
You know,
like
which is
a
awesome.
it's like a race, right? That's what I understand.
Yeah,
as
the
well.
steel
It's
ball run race. Yep.
is it like
It's
a
a race.
race that happens
It
before this,
yeah.
or I guess it's the first time this race has ever happened?
I actually don't know if they ever hosted one before this steel ball run that we follow, but it's a race from California to New York.
Oh, okay, it's across the entire United States.
So the characters start in California and they go all the way across America to New York. It's super cool because as like, as a person who like lives in New Jersey, our characters go through New Jersey. And they are in New Jersey. The final fight happens in New Jersey. I'm so fucking dead ass. And I'm like,
that's right.
I'm like, this is so cool. As a New Jersey like citizen, it's sick. Yeah,
I'm
very
excited.
It just has so much that you're gonna love, and I'm gonna love too. Gyro is my PFP on Discord right now because Gyro is the best character of this part.
Oh, speaking of character designs, Gyro's character design looks very cool to me. I'm not. Is it Gappy? Is that his name?
That's part A. Johnny.
Johnny's character design is like kind of to me, but I don't mind it. Gyro's though looks sick. I love his fit.
Yeah.
Also,
he's great.
The gay lipstick that they all wear now.
Yeah. Araki got into the alternate universe, and he's like, "Wait, guys, let me just give all my male characters gay ass lipstick," and I'm like, "Wait, that's awesome." It's so cool. Yeah. I'm really excited for Part 7. It's a dream come true, honestly, for any JoJo fan. I'm also just excited to watch a new part with my friends.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be the first time where I've read
50
a JoJo
plus
part.
episodes?
Yeah, 50 plus episodes that we're going to get. Yeah.
Oh.
This is the first time where I'm going to be watching a JoJo part where I already know what's going to happen. Because when Part 6 was airing, I didn't read Part 6. Or I didn't read Part 5. So I didn't know what was going to happen. But now I do know what's going to happen. So now it's interesting to see it like get done in animation now. Yeah.
Have you read like Part 6's manga, for example, ever?
No, I have not gone back and read parts 1 through 6 manga form. I've only read 7, 8, and 9. I want to go back and read the manga to see like how it compares to the anime. Actually, that's a good point, Snazzy. I should do that sometime.
I make good points.
Thanks. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Snazzy, you're right. You do make. Right.
Something else that David Productions is working on that's kind of awesome is well, not actually.
We don't know if it's awesome yet, Snazzy.
It might not be awesome because we crapped on the last 2 seasons.
Here, let me give some context to this one. Me and Snazzy watched Fire Force season 1. It was me, Snazzy, and Ezra. And the show was so boring and bad, Ezra literally dropped off. Me and Snazzy ventured on into season 2 thinking, it can only get better. Now, some parts of it were better, but most of it was way worse. A huge downgrade.
Terrible.
So we're going into Fire Force season 3 scared, but also hopeful that it will be better than season 2.
My biggest issue with the show is that it's so tonally deaf. I feel like sometimes, I'm like, I will never forget the scene with the potato farmer guy and the cat girl. They're in like towards the end of season 2. They're like fighting, and bro gets like shot through the chest, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's so sad," and everyone like, we're supposed to be sad. And like I'm just laughing my ass off.
I just don't feel bad for the guy.
I'm like
at all.
Not worried at all. And it's got bad like and the reason why it's bad is because I feel like there's parts of the show that are undeveloped, like when it comes to their world building. Like where things are related to each other.
This show storytelling wise, it's completely bankrupt. It has I feel like we're 2 seasons in out of 3 seasons, right? Because it will be the last season. And like we still have like maybe only like 1/4 of what's going on. like what is happening.
Yeah.
Which is concerning when there's only a season left. Yeah.
And what's funny is I'm actually watching Soul Eater now. Because
It's about the same mangaka.
Yeah. They're actually
There's also like a sequel.
It's a sequel.
Yeah.
And what's funny is like I can see the connection between the two. Like I can definitely see like things, and I'm trying to make it connect. Like how do we get from the end of Fire Force to Soul Eater? And I can't figure it out yet. I haven't yet. I'm like about 30 episodes in. But what's funny is that Soul Eater also suffers from the same issues a little bit, not as badly, because I think Soul Eater wasn't trying to do as much as Fire Force was. I think Fire Force tried to bite off more than it can chew. But Soul Eater, on the other hand, like it suffers from the same issues where like I feel like powers are there's not like a lot of like understanding of why certain abilities work the way they do. Characters are like tonally deaf, like, you know, we're fighting and then randomly there's like a really bad joke in the middle of the fight that disrupts like anything important that was happening, and it's just it suffers from some bad storytelling.
I'll give credit to the mangaka. He's good at two things. He's good at coming up with unique ways to make fire powers interesting and not samey all the time, which is cool.
Yeah, he has good ideas. I think.
His power system is cool for Fire Force. But the other thing he's good at is writing Benny Maru. Benny's the best character. If you disagree, fight me, I guess. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I love Benny Maru. He's so epic. Those 2 episodes with Benny Maru and Joker.
It's just
That was literally peak cinema. I was having so much fun when the show did that for like a second, and then it disappeared, and then I was bored again. I was like, okay.
Benny Maru touches that like what are they called?
The All Might part of my brain.
He like presses the infernal on his chest, and he just explodes, and I'm like, oh my god. So cool.
The sound design of Fire Force is really good.
It's great. It's same studio, David Productions that did, you know, they do Jojo also, so they have very similar like sound designs. Like I swear to God, they like literally use the Dio time stop sound like in one of the episodes or something.
I have to.
Yeah.
And that one black dude with like the fire around his body. He like did the
Dude, he actually does. It's such a good. I love that guy. Such a fun side character. Too bad all our main characters fucking suck. Oh my god, they're all bad. They're all bad. They do nothing. Gun Guy does nothing. Shinra is boring. Arthur is boring. The show's bad.
Yeah.
I hate it.
You know a show that's not bad that we're watching right now.
True. Let's talk about that.
Here. What's funny is Robo got me into My Hero Academia.
Guys,
like
it was hard.
Last year.
It was hard to get him into. It was a fucking struggle, man. But we got.
It was a struggle. You had to like first get me to watch the show, and then after we got about like a portion of the way through, I started to lose the sauce. Like I started to get lost in the My Hero seasons 4 and 5 sauce, and I almost fell off.
But then they locked back in.
They locked back in.
They locked back in. It was like the tail. It was like the last arc of season 5 up to like current My Hero. You've been locked in.
I was almost like mad that I was enjoying the part where Gentle Criminal like saves the day in like the coolest way possible, and I'm like sitting there like I'm like mad that I'm enjoying this because I didn't like Gentle Criminal.
We binge watched like the last like 7 episodes of season 7 together.
Yeah.
Like just straight through because it was so peak. Like we actually couldn't stop. Absolute cinema. Holy shit. Anyway, enough about normal My Hero. Let's talk about My Hero Vigilantes. Good show so far. 2 episodes in, not a lot is happening, but a couple things. Banger that's one. Banger art direction and that's 2.
The art direction is peak.
Voice actors are doing a good job. I'm really excited to see where the show goes. I've seen a Reddit thread because I browse Reddit, I guess, you know, Wholesome Chungus and all that. Someone said it's going to be about 4 seasons long, and if this is 4 seasons long, then oh my god, I have so much more My Hero content to enjoy. It's gonna be great. Like, yeah.
I think in the last episode, spoiler territory, guys. If you're 45 minutes into this video, there's a guy named Knuckle Duster in the show, and me and Robo seem to both think he's the best character, because he is. He's like a Batman like character. He like doesn't have a power.
No powers. He doesn't have a quirk,
but he's awesome.
And he just is really strong, and he just punches people, and that's awesome.
He's so silly. I love him.
Yeah.
So we've got Knuckle Duster, who's just pretty dope, and then
Koichi.
Go ahead.
Koichi's our main character. He's boring.
He's
just bland.
He's bland right now. They might cook with him later. We're only 2 episodes.
Yeah, in. I'm gonna give him time before I like actually judge him. But just so far, he's boring. I was a lot more like locked in on Deku's story by the 2nd episode, just because I think Deku has a lot more like going on.
I hate
Now the Bucks.
Deku
is not like
so
season 1 Deku.
Man, I hate.
He's a good main character.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
You're wrong, and I don't like that.
Guys, if you're 45 minutes into this episode, leave a comment saying if Deku's a good main character.
Is Deku a good or bad character?
Because he is. He's a good character. Anyway, and then there's a woman. That's her character.
Pop
She's
Step.
a woman.
She's
Pop
cool.
Step.
I think she's fine. I'm kind of like waiting to see if she gets any more like she seems like she could be interesting. I think they kind of like alluded to a backstory for her, right? Like a tiny bit.
Yeah.
She could be cool. I think there's a lot that there's a lot of great foundations in place right now, and I could see it going somewhere pretty cool. I actually like. I'm not kidding. Robo, you might like throw your computer at me when I say this. I think that this show has a better hook, like first episode, than OG My Hero.
Insanity.
I think it's because of like
they just jump right into the action.
The gritty. I like the gritty like darker vigilant. I think it just works better. I like the art design is amazing. I love the art design. The look. It's like so comic booky. I don't know. That might be a crazy take, but that's my take. Okay. But
I like the first episode of My Hero
better
more, just because I feel like I completely disagree. I think it has a better hook because our main character has a goal. Like at the end of the episode, All Might gives him a piece of his hair, and he's like, "You'll be a hero too, young Midoriya." And that's where it leads into the UA thing.
I guess okay. If you were to put My Hero Academia in a vacuum, and then put this show in a vacuum, I think you are right, because this show, like, I think the world just doesn't make as much sense without My Hero Academia
without
yeah,
because My Hero like really goes into like quirk lore. Well, this has not gone into that at all, which it's a spinoff. So
we know a bunch of stuff that we only know because of My
Hero. I think if you showed the first episode of Vigilantes to someone who has not seen My Hero, and then you showed them the first episode of My Hero, they would prefer My Hero just because it's giving you more.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. Yeah, My Hero Academia or My Hero Vigilantes has been a good show so far. It's one of my favorite shows this season, especially. And then
I think it is my favorite show this season.
Bro, we want to talk about
we'll talk about Guilty Gear. I can't talk. We'll talk about Guilty Gear Dual Rulers real quick. Then we'll talk about the Minecraft movie, and we'll put a little bow in this podcast. Guilty Gear Dual Rulers is a 3D CGI anime, and it's actually pretty flumpin' good. We're 2 episodes in, and I'm just gonna be honest. It's actually just rather enjoyable. As a Guilty Gear fan who knows about Guilty Gear lore and didn't have to watch a 30-minute video to understand it like Snazzy, it's awesome. Yeah. It's awesome seeing a game that went from being like pretty niche, like no one I knew played Guilty Gear like 2 years ago, to now it being a really popular game and getting an anime adaptation. It's awesome that it's not just the adaptation; it continues the story from Strive. It leaves off right after Strive.
Yeah, it's continuation.
It's sick, yeah. It's awesome. The animation is great. The voice actors, though there is not a dub yet, and I don't think we will get one from the looks of it, do a good job. And yeah, it's just a really enjoyable, fun time so far. 2 episodes out of like I think 8 or 9. So yeah,
I
I'm enjoying it.
I I'm enjoying it so far. I my biggest like concern, which so far that hasn't been the case, but like I had the concern briefly, was during that fight in episode 2, it like became PNG City for like a second, and then it went to like, oh wait, budget now is here and the fight's awesome. So like, as long as the show's animation retains like decent look, like it's decent looking for most of the show, I think it'll be a good overall show.
Yeah.
Because for me, I mean, as someone who doesn't know the Guilty Gear lore that well, and like, that's not why I'm here to watch, you know. That does matter to me, but I am enjoying it so far. I like what's her face? Who's the main villain? What's her name?
Unica.
So she's not in the game yet, right?
No, she comes out in May, so like when the anime ends.
That's kind of cool. That's actually crazy. They're doing a whole show like around a new character and then release. That's actually really.
Yeah, it is.
That's like some pretty cool marketing, actually.
Yeah, I do want to talk about the end of episode 2 real quick. So me and Jaden and Nick were talking about the characters that we think will show up in the anime.
Oh my.
Let's talk about this. So
Uh-huh.
when the anime first got announced, I was like, dude, it'd be so cool to see Axel in the anime because Axel's like my favorite Guilty Gear character other than Faust. It'd be so cool to see him, and you know, maybe he's like in the lore somehow for the anime. And
Oh my God.
yeah, he's in episode 2, and let's just say he's chained up and detained
Bro's
in a time prison.
jail.
He is actually in time jail, and it's so funny because
How does
Soul
that
and Sinner.
happen?
I don't know. Like they have to explain it somehow because Soul and Sin are just like talking, and Soul's like, "Oh, I knew a guy who traveled through time once," and then it just cuts to fucking Axel in time prison, and he's like, "What is?" And I'm like, "Dude, my boy, I love him. Get him out of
When
there."
we were in the call with
Doesn't deserve
Jaden
that.
after watching episode 2, he mentioned that it sounded like he got to. So for those who don't know, and I'm gonna explain this butchered because I'm not a Guilty Gear guy. From what I understand, he wanted to go back to his own timeline after being ripped out of his timeline to go back to like being with his girl, right?
Yeah.
So
But what happened is
yeah.
when Ino died, who was his girlfriend from an alternate timeline, swapped herself before she died with his girlfriend Megumi. So Megumi got brought to the current timeline with Axel. So she got brought further in time with him.
So
Yeah.
as far as you were aware, he was back in time, but she was here in our time, or the timeline of the show.
No, yeah, she got brought to his timeline, which is 100 years in the future.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what happened. So I'm assuming
And they have
sent
to
him to time
explain
prison.
that.
Yeah, I'm assuming they sent him to time prison because Ino did the switcheroo for him, which fucking sucks. Like, I cannot believe this. He literally all he has wanted for his entire life through the story was to have a happy ending and live with his girlfriend, and he gets it. And they throw him in time jail.
And he's in time jail.
It's so sad. Anyway, now that Axel was shown in the show, but he wasn't shown in like any of the trailers or like he wasn't announced to be in the show, this means that we could potentially see like any character showing up that's not in the intro or hasn't been shown in intro. Like we could see Potemkin or Faust or May or anybody else.
Didn't
show
they
up,
mention Potemkin? Am I insane?
No, I don't think. No, they didn't mention.
Oh wait, I'm remembering the lore. Video.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
we'll
enjoying
see.
it so far.
I'm excited to see where it goes. Yeah.
Lastly, we did mention it briefly, and somehow didn't remember to put it in our
I don't know
talking
how.
topics. The Minecraft movie, very silly movie. The Jason Momoa movie. No, okay. Robo.
Yep.
Chicken Jack. You watched it obviously a weekend before me.
I watched it the day it came out. My theater giggled and yelled at every single funny, the Jack Black meme where it's like chicken drop, like everyone, laughed and
Chicken
whatnot.
jockey, Flint and
So
Steel.
I had one of those fun theaters, and here's how I'll say this.
Same.
My theater experience was about a 8, 9 out of 10. It's pretty fun. Movie experience though, fucking sucks. The movie's bad. It's like
Yeah.
a 4 or 5 out of 10 movie. The plot is nonsensical. The characters basically don't have character arcs. There are like several plot holes.
Yeah.
It's just bad. It's a bad movie.
It's a fun movie to watch for like once or twice, but it is
You'll
not.
never watch it again because it will never have the impact like the first time watching it.
Yeah, it's only making a bunch of money because it's the Minecraft movie and it's Jack Black.
It's actually like how watching Spider-Man No Way Home was like for the first time. Because like Green Goblin will walk on the screen and be like, "Oh my God, Green Goblin!"
And silly
But then-
pause.
but then when you watch it, like let's say like I watched it like a year from now in the comfort of my own home with like my family, like it's not gonna feel the same at all. It's gonna feel completely different. As a watching experience, yeah.
Yeah, it's a objectively bad movie where the story, like, you don't care about any of the characters. The actual plot makes no sense, and like you said, there's just literal plot holes, and it's a parody of a movie. It's literally it's not a real movie.
It's like a 2-hour long Family Guy bit.
Family Guy.
That's actually what it is. Yeah.
It's funny though. It's got funny parts.
Yeah, it's some
Silly
funny
movie.
parts. Like when Jack Black is 69ing Jason Momoa. That's
Yeah,
pretty
that
funny.
was a pretty. I heard someone say that in a review, and I was like, huh? How? And then I watched the movie, and I understand why now.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
I actually do recommend watching it though. Like
For the experience.
The experience. I'm not kidding. There were multiple times in the theater where like nothing happened, but like kids were just clapping for like Jack Black would just be looking at like zombies and like have a sword out and then clap, yay! Like I was like, what's so exciting? Nothing's even happening right now. It was just kind of silly. And then there was actually the Enderman scene. That was kind of cool too. The scary Enderman moment.
Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, it's odd. It also has like some like weird like Minecraft mod shit that like it's just not in the game. Like non-games. It's strange. Dan TDM's in it. My favorite character was Garrett, the garbage man, garbage bag, Garrison, Jason Momoa. He's
Dr. Disrespect clone.
He's getting pretty friendly with kids in that movie.
Whoa.
just like the real Dr. Disrespect. Anyway. Bro, he has a line where he's like, "I have no friends my own age." I'm like, okay, dude.
Bro, wait, you're right.
Actual like huge loser. That's why he's so funny though, because he's such a big loser.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a brave statement here because I only make brave statements on this channel.
Yeah.
Jack Black isn't very funny.
What?
Yeah,
I
Jack
mean,
Black,
the way he says
not.
things is funny.
Maybe. I feel like he's more obnoxious. Like I feel like
In
I
this
don't know.
movie, he isn't like a comedy genius. I get it. Like there's not scenes where I'm just like, oh my gosh, Jack Black made that funny. I
don't know, man. Like you think, like I'm starting to think that this movie was getting written as they were like filming it, because I feel like Jack Black just like bursted out into song during these scenes, like the lava chicken song. Like I imagine he was supposed to say something else, and he was like, "Wait, guys, hold up, pause for," and just like wrote down something. And he was like, "All right,
lava chicken."
No, like dead ass. I genuinely think that is what happened. It's such a weird film. It's actually like a fever dream. Like I said, like 2-hour long Family Guy bit. Terrible.
Well, we can't win them all, chat. You know.
Truly, you can't win them all.
Me over here wanting the episode to be an hour long, and we're 60 seconds away.
Okay, guys, we're gonna go really slow throughout our outro here.
So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video.
Yep.
I was joined by my lovely co-host Robomans. Robo, say goodbye to
That's
our
me.
fellow viewers.
Goodbye, fellow viewers. It was very.
Say it as slowly as possible.
Thank you guys for watching the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit subscribe, please.
And please like the video.
Yep.
That would be awesome. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, love you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.